Hello. Hi. So, I came to get a hair wash and just a little bit of a trim because my hairstylist is leaving for Peru. He's not going to be here for another, I don't know, a month or two. I get here and I'm being told I don't need a trim. Hi. So, I'm back at home and I thought I would tell you everything that happened. So I was at the salon. I think I need a little bit of a trim. And my stylist was like, no, you absolutely don't need it. He was like, no, I'm not going to touch your hair. You're fine. And I was like, well, you're going away for 40 days. But I will take tiniest bits off from like here and here. So he did that. And then I was like, how much do I owe you? And he was like, don't be silly. I'm not going to charge you for such a small thing. We stand an ethical king. Anyway, so when I was there, um, we got into this conversation, not just him and I, but everybody that was there. They started sharing the conversation of self doubt came up, and he was sharing his experience, and then everybody started to talk about it. The other stylists and other people that were at the salon. And I was just listening to everyone, and I was like, what are you talking about? Because I don't even know what self doubt is. Self doubt for me, it doesn't even exist. I am someone who's been hyper self aware since childhood. I have stood up for myself always, at least I've tried to, even when I was a kid. Stood up for myself, stood up for others. I cut people off like slicing threads when they cross a boundary, and I never look back. I don't second guess myself ever. So, of course, self doubt does not take up residence in my mind like it probably does for others. I guess it's because I was forced to be my own authority from a very young age because the people that raised me were just so incredibly emotionally immature and narcissistic. They were so immersed in their own drama, they didn't have time for me or my problems because everything was about them. So from a very young age, I was like, I guess it's just me then. And from that, I became my own authority. Not in a cute Pinterest kind of way, but in a more like, I must take charge of my life way. It wasn't some aesthetic coming of age moment, it was war, emotional, psychological, spiritual war. So I did not get the luxury of second guessing, to be honest. I just had to know and act. Okay, so here's the thing. I might question circumstances and choices around me, like, what is this person's logic? Or what the hell is this person doing? But I don't ever question myself. My instincts, my decision making, my core, my essence. That's not something I doubt ever. Probably because it had to become fortified early on. So if you ask me, I think self doubt is a luxury. Truly. Um, it's a luxury for people who feel safe enough to hesitate. People who want forced to become solid from inside out. Self doubt means you believe there is time. Because I don't think like that. I think now or never. That's my mindset. It's now or never. I don't think I've ever had enough time. Ever since I was 5 years old, I have felt like I've been running out of it. I do not get to crumble. I carry that power like it's just air. Because for me, it is. Because my foundation is not built on approval, it's built on me. So, no, I have no idea what self doubt is. I guess it happens when someone hasn't learned to hear their own voice clearly yet. For me, I've always heard mine loud and clear. A little dramatic, perhaps, but always iconic. I love coming on here and yapping because the whole point of yapping is to just yap. Okay, bye.